Your body is about to become a science experiment. One food, 30 days, 3 different outcomes. What starts as a simple diet challenge ends with organ failure, brain fog, and one surprising survivor. But here's what nobody tells you about eating just one food. Your body doesn't just get bored. It starts cannibalizing itself, breaking down systems you didn't even know you needed, and revealing which nutrients you actually can't live without. We're following 3 people. Rice guy eats nothing but white rice. Meat guy eats nothing but beef. Potato guy eats nothing but potatoes. All 3 think they can handle this. All 3 are about to learn exactly how fast the human body falls apart when you strip away nutritional variety. Day 1 feels almost normal. Rice guy cooks up his first bowl, adds some salt, and thinks this won't be so bad. He's eating 2,000 calories a day, feeling full, convinced he's got this under control. Meat guy grills his first steak, cuts it into strips, and feels like a carnivore king. 2,500 calories of pure protein and fat. He's already planning his victory speech about how humans are meant to eat meat. Potato guy bakes 6 medium potatoes, eats them plain, and realizes immediately this is going to be the most boring month of his life. But he's getting his 2,000 calories, and at least potatoes have some substance to them. Day 3 is where the first cracks appear. Rice guy has already dropped 6 pounds, mostly water weight and glycogen stores. His body is burning through its glucose reserves, and he's starting to feel that afternoon energy crash that no amount of rice seems to fix. But he tells himself it's just adaptation. Meat guy is deep in what people call keto flu. His body is switching from burning carbs to burning fat, and the transition feels like he got hit by a truck. Headaches, fatigue, and constipation that makes him genuinely concerned. His digestive system is crawling along because there's zero fiber to move things through. Potato guy is actually holding steady. He's bored out of his mind, drowning his potatoes in salt just to feel something. But physically, he feels okay. A little bland, a little tired of the same texture, but functional. By day 7, all 3 subjects think they've adjusted. Rice guy's weight loss has slowed, and he's convinced his body has adapted to the diet. Meat guy's keto flu has lifted, and he feels a surge of energy that makes him think he's unlocked some primal power. Potato guy has perfected the art of eating potatoes in different shapes: mashed, baked, boiled, trying desperately to create variety where none exists. But none of them realize what's actually happening inside their bodies. The deficiencies are building silently, stacking up like unpaid debts that will come due with interest. And this is where things get brutal. Week 2 is when biology stops being polite. Rice guy wakes up on day 10 feeling off in a way he can't quite explain. Muscles feel weak, not sore from exercise, but weak like they're deflating. He tries to do some push-ups and barely manages 5. His brain feels foggy, like he's thinking through a layer of cotton. Sentences take longer to form. He forgets why he walked into a room. This isn't just tiredness. This is his body running out of vitamin B1, thiamine, the nutrient that powers your cellular energy production. Without it, your cells can't convert glucose into usable energy, and white rice has 0 B vitamins. He's eating 2,000 calories a day and literally starving at the cellular level. By day 14, Rice guy's heart rate has become irregular. Sitting down, his pulse jumps from a normal 70 beats per minute to 95 for no apparent reason. This is beriberi, a disease we haven't seen in developed countries since the 1920s, now happening in real time because rice lacks the vitamins needed to fuel cardiac function. His body is also starting to break down its own muscle tissue to get the amino acids it desperately needs. He's lost 12 pounds in 2 weeks, and 10 of those pounds were muscle, not fat. His metabolism is crashing because there's not enough protein to maintain basic functions. Meat guy is facing a different kind of breakdown. After 14 days of nothing but beef, his vitamin C stores are completely depleted. Humans can't produce vitamin C. We have to eat it, and meat has 0. His gums started bleeding when he brushed his teeth this morning. Small bruises are appearing on his arms from impacts he doesn't even remember. This is early-stage scurvy, the same disease that killed sailors on long voyages before they figured out citrus fruits. His LDL cholesterol has jumped from 165 to 225 milligrams per deciliter because he's eating saturated fat with every single meal and nothing to balance it out. His digestive system is in open rebellion. The constipation has become so severe that he's alternating between not going for 3 days and then explosive diarrhea when his body finally gives up trying to process pure protein and fat with no fiber to help move it along. But here's where it gets worse for Meat Guy. His kidneys are under siege. Normally, your kidneys process a moderate amount of protein waste, but when you eat nothing but meat, you're producing 3 times the normal amount of uric acid. His kidneys are working overtime, and small crystals are beginning to form. Kidney stones are developing, and he doesn't know it yet. The pain will come later. His calcium levels are also dropping because meat doesn't provide enough, so his bones are slowly leaching calcium into his bloodstream to keep his heart beating. After just 2 weeks, his skeleton is weakening. And then there's Potato Guy. Surprisingly, he's the most stable of the 3. Potatoes have a nearly complete amino acid profile. They're not perfect protein, but they're functional. They have vitamin C, which is why Meat Guy's gums are bleeding, and Potato Guy's aren't. They have fiber, which is why his digestive system is still working, while Meat Guy is in gastrointestinal hell. They even have small amounts of B vitamins, though not enough for long-term health. But cracks are starting to form. After 14 days, Potato Guy's hair feels thinner when he runs his hand through it. His skin is drier than usual. This is fat deficiency showing up. Potatoes have almost no fat, and without dietary fat, your body can't produce hormones efficiently. His testosterone is starting to drop. His libido, which was normal 2 weeks ago, has completely disappeared. This is the point of no return. After 2 weeks, your body can't just bounce back to normal. What comes next is where permanent damage starts. Week 3 is the systemic failure zone. Rice Guy is now experiencing severe muscle wasting. His body has been cannibalizing his own tissue for protein because rice provides almost none. He's developed edema, swelling in his ankles and feet because protein deficiency causes fluid retention. His reflection in the mirror shows a gaunt face with sunken eyes. He's lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks, but 12 of those pounds were muscle. His arms look thinner, his chest looks deflated, and his brain is struggling. He can't focus for more than a few minutes. His memory is shot. He forgot his own phone password yesterday. This is what happens when your brain doesn't get the nutrients it needs to produce neurotransmitters. Cognitive decline in real time. Meat Guy's scurvy is no longer early stage. His gums are swollen and bleeding every time he eats. A tooth feels loose when he presses on it with his tongue. Bruises cover his arms and legs, deep purple marks from the slightest contact. His joints ache constantly because vitamin C is essential for collagen production, and without it, his connective tissue is breaking down. His mood has crashed. Without carbohydrates, his brain isn't producing enough serotonin, the neurotransmitter that regulates mood. He feels depressed, anxious, and irritable for no reason other than his brain chemistry is broken, and his kidneys are screaming. The uric acid buildup has crystallized. He has kidney stones forming, and when they move, the pain will be excruciating. Potato Guy is still holding on, but barely. His hair is visibly thinner now. Strands come out when he showers. His skin has a dry, flaky quality that no amount of water fixes. This is what happens when you eat 0 fat for 21 days. Fat isn't just for energy. It's a structural component of every cell in your body. Without it, your cells can't maintain their membranes properly. Your skin suffers, your hair suffers, and your hormones collapse. Potato Guy's testosterone has dropped to levels normally seen in men twice his age. His energy is low, not from calorie deficiency, but from hormonal deficiency. He feels flat, unmotivated, like someone turned down the volume on his emotions. But there's one addition to one of these diets that changes everything, and what happens in week 4 will surprise you. Week 4 is the final verdict. Rice Guy is now in a medical emergency, whether he realizes it or not. His basal metabolic rate, the calories his body burns just to stay alive, has dropped 40%. His body has entered starvation mode, even though he's eating 2,000 calories every day. His immune system is compromised. He caught a cold that won't go away because his body doesn't have the protein to build antibodies. If he doesn't stop this experiment soon, he'll need medical intervention. Severe malnutrition with a full stomach. The irony is brutal. Meat Guy's arteries have measurably hardened. After 30 days of excessive saturated fat and cholesterol, his cardiovascular system has taken damage that will take months to reverse. His heart disease risk has doubled. The scurvy has progressed to the point where his tooth is genuinely loose, and if he keeps going, it will fall out. His constipation required a laxative intervention on day 26 because his body simply gave up trying to process meat without fiber. And mentally, he's in the darkest place he's been in years. Depression has settled in like a weight on his chest, purely from brain chemistry imbalance. No carbs means no serotonin production. It's that simple and that devastating. But Potato Guy just got a game-changing addition. On day 22, someone handed him butter, just 2 tablespoons per day added to his potatoes, and suddenly, the equation changed completely. Here's the secret that nutritional science has known for over a century. Potatoes alone can sustain you for months. Add butter, and you have a nearly complete diet. The Irish survived on potatoes and dairy for generations before the famine. Potatoes provide carbohydrates, protein, fiber, vitamin C, and most B vitamins. Butter provides fat, fat-soluble vitamins like A and D, and additional calories. Together, they cover almost every nutritional base except vitamin B12. After 30 days, Potato Guy with butter is medically fine, bored absolutely out of his mind, fantasizing about pizza and Thai food and literally anything with flavor, but his blood work would come back normal. His muscle mass is maintained. His organs are functioning. His skin cleared up once the fat came back into his diet. His testosterone is recovering. He could continue this for months, even years, with just a B12 supplement added. It's not optimal. It's not recommended, but it's survivable in a way that rice-only and meat-only simply are not. The most boring, cheapest food on the planet is the only one that can keep you alive. The bodybuilder eating only steak is destroying his organs. The rice-only dieter is starving despite eating 2,000 calories a day. But the person eating potatoes and butter, they're bored out of their mind, but medically, they're fine. After 30 days, the recovery timelines are vastly different. Rice Guy needs medical intervention immediately. His muscle rebuilding will take months of proper nutrition and resistance training. There may be permanent metabolic damage that affects how his body processes food for years. Meat Guy's scurvy will reverse within weeks once he starts eating fruits and vegetables again, but his cholesterol will take months to drop back to safe levels. His gut flora has been completely destroyed and will need serious rebuilding. The kidney stones will pass painfully or require medical removal. Potato Guy's recovery is the fastest. Within a week of returning to a normal diet, his hair stops falling out, his skin rebounds, his hormones normalize. The psychological relief of eating something, anything with actual flavor, is immediate. Your body is a complex machine that needs variety. No single food is perfect, but some are catastrophically worse than others when eaten alone. Rice starves you with calories. Meat poisons you with excess. Potatoes bore you but keep you alive. The real lesson here isn't about extreme diets or survival scenarios. It's about understanding that your body evolved to eat variety. Every nutrient has a job. Skip one, and the system starts breaking down in ways you never see coming until it's too late. Restricting yourself to prove a point isn't biohacking. It's self-sabotage with a timer. If you found this experiment fascinating, hit that like button, drop a comment, and tell me which food you'd choose if you had to eat only one for 30 days, and why you think you'd survive it. And if you want to see what happens when you eat nothing but fast food for a month, that video is up next. You won't believe what it does to your liver in just 14 days.